Hello, my lovely people. I'm back with another reading. So I can see from the cards and the titles from the cards. You cannot see from the card. Hopefully, you're intuitive. You can see from the title why things had to go bad in your life. I don't know about you, but yesterday night I was like really frustrated to a point where I was like, "Tell Spirit, I literally am not sad and I don't give a fuck if things happened or not." It just seemed like all my life has just been just a ball of struggle, okay? A single ball of struggle. And I'm not joking, but literally seems like all my life. It just feels like a little bit unfair. I don't want to be like that. So I just ignored it and I was like, I literally don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about anything. So I wanted to do this reading, but I was exhausted. So I said early in the morning when I wake up, I'm gonna do this reading. As you can see, we got five files. We got one, two, three, four, and five. Why things had to go bad? Like why? Like I know why, but I'm like still like there's like a certain limit. Like spirit, why? So if you feel frustrated, this is the kind of reading for you. Why things had to go bad, or maybe continuing to go bad this way. It went bad, and then still you are in the bad situation. It had to go bad, and then you're still in it, or whatever the situation here. Choose one. Remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want to. If you want to be a member, you're gonna find the link down in the description. It says join my channel. I'm gonna go live today for members as well. I'm gonna do a reading later on. Ignore the sound. Oh my god, I dreamed that I connected the microphone. I got this blood for the microphone. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with the microphone. More likely, sometimes the connection. Choose one. If you want a personal reading, you're gonna find my email down in the description. Just send me an email with your question. I'm gonna get back to you with a Bible request, and that's it. Okay, let's start this reading. One, two, three, four, five. Let me drink my coffee while you're choosing. Number one here. Why things had to go bad. This card is like there's like colors coming out of it. I do feel like things had to not go bad, but you chose something here that Spur had to stop you with something. So you made a life choice that was really not good for you. So you had to kind of get a tower moment for you to stop and realize what you're doing, because you were going really right until you chose a bad decision, or you chose to do something bad, or you didn't want to, like you were refusing to end a bad cycle in your life, or a negative cycle, or a karmic relationship, whatever the situation is. A general energy, general reading, and spirit had to cut this connection or this energy out of your life. So things had to go bad because you were not understanding the signs. You were not doing it yourself. You were not like you just refusing. You were just refusing to kind of end the cycle. You were refusing. You go back to it. So spirit really, because they love you and they wanted you to end some kind of cycle here, they had to give you a bad situation. So they had to give you a lesson. They had to show you something. Maybe they had to show you people attention. They had to put you in bad situation to show you why you need to leave the situation. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. Why things had to go bad. Ignore that workers that work like everywhere here. Anyway, so this is why things had to go bad to cleanse your life. Like we can see here, cleanse your life from a lot of karmic relationship, karmic cycle. This is why things had to go bad. Bad. I do feel like there was like you were literally getting whatever you want, and you were going to the right decision, and then you kind of like had an obstacle, and you had two choices, and I do feel like you chose the bad choice, and you kind of like were like no 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 no. You were reaching there, and then you kind of hit by life by two choices or multiple choices or something like that, and then you chose a bad decision, but you were doing great. So it's just like a one like for like a one question in the exam would not, like if you answered it bad, would not get you, like you would not fail. Okay, but I do feel like spirit really wanted to give you signs, but you were not listening. So this is why things are happening into your life this way, or why you had to go through that. I do feel some of you needed to see people intention, or something about money also you needed to see here. For some of you it could be a career situation they are doing bad. It's where it really made you be stuck in situations, so you can see why your finances are affected, or why you had to why you had to go through things like this way. So maybe you're like struggling financially, or you had to be stuck in a job that's not good. It's where it literally wanted to kind of put you in the place to show you everything, and you're like don't have a choice to leave the place or leave the situation, could be at work, or get out of the situation, for you to literally see fully 100% what the situation is about. So in the live later on, you would not make the same mistake, okay, when you go to your life purpose. So they want to make sure that when you go to your life purpose, you're just, when you do your life purpose and you're happy, you're not like, you're not faced with something like that and then you choose something bad and then you ruin what you have. So they want to make sure that you're not ruining your happiness. So this is the thing I also see. And I do feel some of you here, you had to be faced by bad things here because of something about your health. There's things here, it could be sexual things that some people were not healthy. It could be an energy vampire, or they could be like affecting your health literally, or they could have like sexual infection. So I just see sexual infection or something like that. It's where it had to keep you away from someone. So some of you, you had to go through something to stay away from someone that was literally, if you don't see the end of the situation. So if you were like in this situation, you were not stuck in a bad situation, or you had things didn't go bad, then you're gonna go in something that maybe gonna make you sick. Like you might have sexual infection, HIV, or something like that, or literally get sick by something, or like it get worse. So situation may get worse, like you might get rape or something like that. For some of you, if you want to like leave a situation really fast, you might get in sex trafficking for some of you, because some people are asking me about things and it's like it's not right for you to do asylum right now or something like that, or leave this. So something here, like you had to be stuck in situation, because otherwise if you did it and you were not ready, there was like something waiting for you, was dangerous, was bad at the end of the. So you kind of spirit like they love you, so you feel like you're stuck in a bad situation, but it's actually a situation that is not worse than whatever you're gonna get into. So spirit had to stop you because they saw something there and they had to put you in a situation. But while you're waiting, or while you're stuck in a bad situation, you're actually learning a lot about karmic cycle, and you're cutting a lot of karmic cycle. So your life is not delayed. So because those lessons, maybe you're gonna have them later on in life. So you might go in this situation, if it was not bad and you're gonna go to your life purpose, but still gonna have to do those lessons or cut those karmic people and learn. Hi, honey, how are you? So I learned from karmic situations. So this is why things had to go bad. Number two, why things had to go bad. Remember to like and subscribe, my lovely people. Thank you. Hi, honey, how are you, Melissa? Thank you for the love that you always spreading on my channel. Number two, let me drink my coffee. Why things had to go bad. This is something Spirit know that you're gonna get mad right now, but it's not bad. And you're like, what the fuck, Spirit? Like they know that you're gonna yell at them, but it's not bad, because you're actually doing a lot of things while you're stuck in a bad situation. You might not see the result of the things that you're doing right now that is affecting your future in a positive way, but you're gonna see it later, because those things actually that you're doing or you're learning while things are bad is actually things that gonna help your future, gonna build your future. And you are meeting some people, or there's a lot of things happening that you're doing, you're not realizing those things are keys to your happiness. Blah 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 per se. And of course you're gonna be like blah 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 because you're frustrated. But this is why, like literally things are bad, and you had to kind of, some of you, maybe someone cheated on you, or you had to go through a bad situation, or have a baby mom or baby daddy, or someone abusive, or like things are ugly. Yeah, I don't feel like those things are ugly. Yeah, but you kind of like, you kind of learn something from it, not like your personality grew from it. And it's something that is not just learning because it's a karmic cycle, you're going to learn from it. You have something that you're not realizing that other people don't have, like your personality or your strength, so you can live your life better. So if things then went really good and you feel like you wasted a lot of years, a lot of time in that situation, then you're going to realize that you're living more than anybody else, because you're not affected, you're not tamed by anything, you're not affected. And there's something about your personality, you know who you are better than a lot of people. So you maybe not realizing that you know who you are because of that. Then a lot of people are struggling, they reach like a certain age in their life and they still don't know who they are, their life purpose. You're very sure that you're stuck and you know what your life purpose is, you know what you want. And what frustrating you actually is a good thing that you're not realizing. You're frustrated because you know where you want to go, where what you want to be, what you want to like, who you want to be with. Those things nobody else knows. There's some people, few people know that, and you're stuck. And because you're stuck in the situation, you're frustrated because you know what you want. Not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people know exactly that they want that, or they found their life purpose. So you're frustrated because you're stuck in a situation that you know that it's not your life purpose, and you know where you want to go. And there's a lot of people don't know that. So this is actually a good advantage. You're ahead in life in something. And there's things that happen for you actually in the situation that you are going through, because there's things for you, for your finances are building up, or you are gaining something that you're not realizing that it's gonna add to your finance, or gonna add to your career, or gonna add to your something. I do feel like you are building yourself slowly in the situation when the situation are bad. So I do see career here and finance highly intensely. That's good. So I do see career and finance. Even though your heart was broken, or you felt like every time you felt like your friendships are not real, your love interests are not real, or every time you had something you felt like it's not real, or it's not yours, or you felt like it wasn't invested in you, or you felt like it was just shallow level, or people like you never had that really depth, like real, like intense feeling of this person is my person, or those people are really caring about me. Hey, how are you, everybody? So you never had that. I do feel like you are lucky here, because I do feel like something is affecting your health in this bad situation in a good way. So the whatever things that you had to be stuck with is affecting your health, your physical appearance in a better way. So it's something here that I'm seeing. I do feel like you are blocking your blockages, and you're being intuitively or more strong intuitively, and this situation had to go this way. You are unblocking a lot of things from your soul, and you're like your soul chakra and who you were in the past life. You are in this bad situation, you are unblocking a lot of your talents, and you're not realizing how lucky you are, because not a lot of people do that. Like some people just have it easy, and then they go through life and they feel like their life is easy, or they're blessed, but they're not blessed, because you're blessed because you had a lot of bad situation that made you wake up and made your soul somehow feel a certain way that you don't even know. Maybe in a spiritual way, you don't know why you're feeling this way, or when you're very frustrated, or you feel somehow you're very depressed to a point where you're very suicidal, but you kind of feel like I really want to do that, and you don't know it's coming from where, but you don't give a fuck it's coming from where. It just feel like, you know what, this is gonna make me happy. It could be a talent, it could be a hobby, and those things actually you were good in a past life. You're actually doing the talents and the hobbies that you're good in past life. So you are doing exactly what your soul needs to do and what your soul have to do. So your soul is really happy. There's a lot of things here. When this bad situation gonna go, you're gonna just rise, because you're doing the right thing. And this is the kind of thing, like, you know how, like, for example, you know how like a lot of people go to an audition, and it's like whatever, a movie audition, but let's one person like God written for this person to be the actor. And this is the kind of situation, okay? This is what I'm seeing. This is your life purpose. When you are doing your life purpose and your talents, there are things that you're gonna succeed in, because they are yours. You know how sometimes like you struggle in situation, you feel like you're not going anywhere because it was not meant to be yours. This is the kind of thing you're lucky, because when this bad situation ends, you're gonna be succeeding in the you want to be happy. Connection. Sometimes the connection goes bad, but it's still recording somehow. Anyway, so this is what I'm seeing here. So you're gonna be really lucky. So do not feel discouraged about the situation that you're in as a challenge. And whenever you have this time and you even feel like your life is stagnant, take the time to do talents, hobbies, and to work on yourself. Maybe start a business, whatever ideas that you feel like you want to do, because you are building yourself here. I do feel like there's a happiness or a load of money literally gonna come to you, and you have no idea where it's gonna come to you later on in life. There's actually some good news gonna come on the way for you. Number three. Number three, why things had to go bad. I feel like things had to go bad because you chose a bad person, or you chose really to be stuck in a connection with the not right person. Things had to go bad because you are like, you accepted that, you compromise, because you can make it better. That's what I feel like. You're not hopeless, number three, because I do feel like the choice is yours to make things better. And I don't want to call you lazy, or you don't want to make your life better, or you're not positive or something like that. Literally, there's a lot of people who are like more stuck in their life than you, number three. They don't like, they cannot, they're stuck in, let's say for example, money, financial issues, with karmic people, legal issues, and they cannot get out of it. But you can get out of it. The choice is yours. But what you cannot do here that you feel stuck is like you have emotion or you have a connection, which is karmic connection, a toxic connection. That's why you're stuck in it, because you're choosing to put yourself in situations that are not really the best for you. And then you say to spirit, why am I stuck in bad situation? Why am I stuck in it? Why things had to go bad? Because you chose this path and you know it's bad. You're 100% knowing that it's bad, but you're in denial, or you don't want to tell yourself that you're choosing really a bad path. If you choose to get out of it, maybe you're gonna have emotional, like you're gonna feel like you're emotionally damaged, or you're gonna feel sad, or blah blah blah. It's just like a breakup. It's just like feeling sad, but you don't want to go through this emotional sadness, and that's why you're choosing to put yourself in that. It's like you're not hopeless. We're saying literally you're not hopeless. Like you have this, you have it in your hand. Like look at this, like you're very intimidated by this virus, or you have something, or rock here, you can throw it at this thing. I do feel like literally you need to gain strength for you to get out of this thing. You can watch it for anybody. You're welcome. So you can choose a buyout for your mother if you want to. So number three, I do feel like you're stuck in this situation because you chose a bad decision. So I do feel like you need to kind of check yourself. I'm gonna be like posting a reading. I don't know if I posted that. I recorded a reading. It's like where you're in denial about. You need to check yourself, because there's a lot of things that you're in denial about, and it's causing you to be stuck in a bad situation. So I do feel like the choice is yours. For others of you, the choice is yours. If you realize your bad habit, your bad situation, maybe you have a bad you have something in your personality is really toxic. For other people, there's things within yourself. If you realize those things, you're gonna leave this bad situation. So I do feel like the choice is yours, either to cut some karmic people. So some of you are married to someone karmic, and it's causing you to feel really stressed, feel less than when you are very young, or you have this young soul and you're very vibrant, but it's kind of killing you, and it's kind of making you feel like you're old or something like that. You're very stuck with karmic people, and you constantly keeping yourself and feeling like you're hopeless and you cannot do anything, and you feel like guilty, or every time you want to like fight, you feel like you cannot, because you feel like then you're gonna be like literally you're gonna fail or something like that because of those people. You could have narcissistic people around you. You need to just walk away, literally, even though you feel like it's just terrifying. You need to kind of have the strength to walk away from those things or habit, okay, if you want to get in better situation. Oh, that's the thing, like you need to understand, being in a karmic relationship is very addictive, and being addicted to someone in a way that you cannot leave them, but you're sad, and it's kind of that they're taking parts from your soul, like they're an energy vampire, or you feel like your soul, they literally, like you feel deep inside you that they're taking something from you. Like you feel like deep inside you're in pain, not like just your heart. You feel like from deep inside you're in pain. This like a narcissistic person or a karmic relationship. If you are in a healthy relationship, you would not feel this feeling. And even though you cannot walk away from them because you love them, but you feel like you're not codependent on them this way. So karmic relationships are very toxic, and it just like you feel like you're in jail whenever you want to leave and you cannot leave. And when it's real love, you feel like you want to stay there, you don't want to leave. Of course you don't want to leave this person and you love them, but it's not the same feeling, okay? So you need to like basically get this strength in you and just walk away and do better for yourself. Number four, why things had to go bad. Okay, number four, let me drink my coffee. You remember to like and subscribe. Why things have to go bad? Things have to go bad because they want you to stay in a situation that you refuse to stay in. Because they're like, there's no way that you're gonna stay in because you feel like this is not the right thing to do, or you hate those people and you don't want to be with those people. And like if it's like, let's say in a perfect world, like you would never stay there. Like if your life were better, you would never stay with those people. If your life had never had those bad situations, you would never talk to those people, or you never work there, or you never go to the situation. So this is the kind of thing where your life had to go bad for you to go and see situation, or for you to go to things that you will never go to if your life were not that bad. Okay, so this is the kind of thing where you have to go to places and meet certain people that you need to meet for you to meet those people, because you will never do that, because you would never, like, for example, enter, let's say, a courthouse. You would never apply for something, you would never open a case, you would never do that unless if you had the situation that you never go there to talk to those people. You would never work in that place, you would never stay in this country, you would never, the kind of thing about COVID also the same thing. Okay, so things had to go bad. Some of you could be asking about the COVID also, maybe if COVID came and things had to go bad, or situation and you lost a lot of people, maybe it's also death here for some of you. Things had to go bad, sadly, for you to kind of realize or to see things that you meant to have. I do feel like there's like missing gems, like in some places, that imagine it's like a video game. Okay, and there's like gems, and you will never see that those gems or diamonds there are in those places. So you would never go there unless if things had to go bad, like someone put a wall in front of you, so you're gonna turn right and then you're gonna see this building and you're gonna take what yours. There's things that what yours is there and you're never gonna take it unless if things had to go bad. This is what I'm seeing here. Something about karmic. So I do feel like you meant to kind of, there's things and people that or situation needed to go this way, because there's a lot of people who hurt you and they need to get bad karma. It could be family member, it could be parents, it could be like siblings, it could be friends, it could be a person that you were with, whoever, or friends or whatever, the people that hurt you. I do feel like you're meant to be in situation for them to get bad karma, because I do feel like those people meant to see you later on like having whatever you have and walking away in front of their eyes without you running from them, like you're just walking away peacefully and they cannot do anything or hurt you. You need to have the upper hand. So I do feel like situation had to go bad because people are like giving you or teaching you how to have the upper hand on those people. Even though you're not petty, you're not childish, you need to see their weakness, because those things are very healing for you, because you need to stay in places to realize things that maybe you never want to, like I do feel like you're the kind of person, if situation is very toxic, you need to walk away, and you want to walk away, of course, everybody wants that. But you need to be in a situation where you're gonna realize why people are hating you. Maybe you've been hated all your life. You need to realize that. And once you realize that, something about it is just very healing, and it's gonna make you more confident about yourself. Okay. So I do feel something here about your brain, also about your mental health, because they were like really, maybe you had a narcissistic person here or someone narcissistic, they were like affecting your mental health, because they were saying, they were telling you things that kind of blame their words, blame their emotion, kind of making you feel like you've done something bad when you didn't, even though you know, but you were like really exhausted mentally because of them, and you needed to see those things for you to have this peace and relief, and for them also to have bad karma. I do feel like why things had to go bad, because I do feel like things, this is the thing also you don't want to hear, but because the best solution or the best universe for you, the best world didn't exist yet, and they needed to kind of build it up. Even though you were advanced in some situation, the right person for you, the right people for you, your soul tribe, they were not collected in one place. So you know, like how like your life is affected, like with other people's choices or something like that. You had a life purpose, or spirit wants you to be with your soul tribe or with something like that, and those people also had to do things for them to get there. So they were not ready. Those situation or this better universe for you, or the best person was not ready yet, and it needed time for them to realize, because they are like people, they have a free will, and they needed to kind of build your universe for you. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry for that. So this is a situation here that I'm seeing that like you have that. Oh, there's something here I wanted to say. There's like you have a better world, you have better universe that they're gonna be there for you. It's waiting for you. Okay, it might feel like your life is empty, and sometimes literally you feel like you're doing nothing. Yeah, it's per saying just embrace it. Embrace the moment of like you're doing nothing. If you have a free time, like just have it for yourself. Do something healing. Do something spiritual. Do anything like you want, even though you feel like sometimes you're just bored. I feel like your situation is more like you're bored with the situation, you want it to end really fast. Maybe do activities, do other things. I do feel like this is actually building your confidence, whatever bad things had to happen, because you are slowly every day. And if I want you to sit down and literally look at it differently, because you need to look at your situation differently. Even though it's hard, I know it's hard. Even though me, I'm psychic, I can see my future, I can know, I realize, I know from spirit why situation had to go bad, but it's still frustrating. It's like you just like you're like sick of it, literally sick of it. Like this is what I feel. So I do feel like even though you're sick of it, you need to look at it differently. And looking at it differently, I just want you to literally try it, because it might make you feel positive and not sad. Look at it in a way where mind literally realizing a lot of things about people. Like for example, like every day you get more confident. Do you feel that you every day get more confident? Every day you talk to someone who hurt you, maybe from your childhood or from your past, and you realize how dumb they are, or you realize like they are realizing also who you are. You realize that you get more confident even though you know yourself. There's something about like just having healing yourself or healing whatever damage that you don't know that is there, and your soul is gaining you strength. Okay, you have strength. I do feel also those people are getting karma, because there's a lot of people here realizing who you are. Maybe you're stuck with bad people. There's a lot of people are seeing you. I do feel like you're stuck in bad situation because you're literally burning a lot of people. So I feel like you might have a lot of jealous souls or something like that. But what you're not realizing, you're literally opening the doors of hell for them. Look at that. What you're not realizing, you are opening the doors of hell for them, and you're very protected because they're gonna live in a life that's full of karma. And living in a life full of karma, and you're not doing your life purpose, and you're doing like you're not really spiritually open, or you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and you're doing, when you look at them and you know how you look at people, like you feel sad because they're narcissistic or something like that. This is hell, and you are opening this life for them because they're gonna have that, and they're realizing what mistake they done. I do feel like there's a lot of people realizing, or soon they're gonna realize, because they're gonna be stuck in hell, and they're gonna see, and they're gonna maybe look at you as something that they are like, maybe they hate it, and they're gonna look at you as something that they really want to talk to you, or they want to touch you, or they want to be in your life, and they're gonna feel like nobody. So I do feel like karma here. There's a lot of people who deserve bad karma. So maybe you're stuck in a situation because a lot of people are deserving bad karma. Where's the money? Um, I'm sorry for that. I felt like that yesterday as I spoke in the intro. Like I felt this way yesterday, so I wanted to do this reading. So this is what I feel here. Keep in mind things gonna go really better for you, but I do feel like you need to fight a little bit. If you want things to be better, you need to fight, because this fighting also gonna make you feel very satisfied that you kind of got what you want. You know how like you got what you want even though everybody was trying to kind of hold you down. If you feel like your life is slowed down, at the end of it you're gonna get what you want, and you're gonna feel like, I don't give a fuck if it took too long, I didn't let anybody control me or something like that. Okay, so if you like, stay there, look at it in a positive way, and keep fighting. Number 5, why things had to go bad in your life. Number 5. Let me drink my coffee. Okay, number 5. Number 5. Number 5, I just like, I have some people like that, and sometimes I look at them and they think I'm rude or mean, but I'm not mean to you. I'm just being honest because I want you to wake up from that. You are a victim mentality. There's nothing going bad. Like, you are taking little things and you make them bad, and you kind of putting yourself in a lot of sadness. Number 5, okay? Oh, that's true. So I don't feel like you're bad, but you're lucky. Like, you are privileged. I do feel like Spirit wants you to realize that you have a lot of things around you. You can do a lot of things, and you're privileged with a lot of things that other people don't have. And you are like a victim mentality of using things because one thing went really bad in your life. Okay, maybe it was sad. Maybe you had a situation that was sad, but come on, try to heal yourself. Try to fix yourself. Don't be like feeling like you're hopeless, because I don't feel like you're doing anything about the situation. For some of you, maybe you are depressed or something like that. That's why you're not doing anything about the situation. But the situation is like, if you want to do something about the situation, you can literally, if you put your mind into it, you can solve it. Like, the key is in your hand. Like, you can solve the situation, you can make it. Just try to put more effort to make it better. Try to put more effort to manage it. Maybe you have a situation like you feel like I cannot manage it. Try to put more effort, because I do feel like you are really making a big deal of something that is not that big. Okay, and be aware from your mental thought, because sometimes you put yourself very down and you're telling yourself that you're hopeless or you cannot solve a situation. Actually, your words are affecting yourself and making you depressed. A situation that you can solve. I do feel like maybe the situation are very hard in your eyes because you're making yourself down and you doubting yourself and you're putting yourself down. That's why I feel like the situation are not manageable. But if you fight a little bit more and if you put more energy and be positive to yourself and try to manage it or just fight and push, you're gonna do better. Okay, so I do feel like the situation is literally in your hand to kind of do better and not tell yourself bad words. Also, it could be the situation had to go bad for you to realize that you have some kind of thing within yourself that you make things worse or you put yourself down, and you kind of need to realize that yourself, like your ego, is your worst enemy. So I do feel like things had to go bad because you need to realize that sometimes when things go bad, you refuse that things go bad and you just stop yourself from living because the one situation in your life went bad. You need to realize a bad habit in yourself that's affecting your life, because there's one thing goes bad in your life and you just sit there depressed and you just feel like you don't know, you want it to be solved. Like you want, okay, one thing went bad in your life, you have other things in your life really good. So this one thing you also is manageable. If you are positive, you can manage that thing. So I do feel like that. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, my lovely people. Oh, for sharing your gifts. I appreciate you, everybody. So yeah, hopefully you got your answers. And if you're depressed, know that you're not alone. A lot of people are like that, especially me. I also have a lot of things in my life, and just people go through a lot of things. Like, and the most blessed people are going through a lot of things because your soul needs you to do things that you're supposed to do. And when I look at people that they're not awake, and I actually feel like I don't want to be like that, because then you're gonna do things that they're wrong, and you're gonna be stuck with people they're not meant to you, and then you're gonna feel like meant for you, and you're gonna feel like there's actually a person for me there. There's people that I'm supposed, like I came to this lifetime and I was like, I really want to be with those people. I really want to do those things. So it's really sad to kind of like be stuck in a situation because I feel sad, I feel safe, and they not have a tower moments and you feel like they're blessed, but it's really actually sad because you came into this lifetime, you really wanted to do a lot of things and you're not doing them. So if you feel depressed, feel lucky, feel blessed that spirit actually wants you and they are fighting with you, and their way to fight maybe giving you tower moments and giving you realization to wake you up. So have a lovely day and bye bye.